Many of you have been raised to follow rules, man's rules. And in that, you've been exhausted into believing that man's rules is all that is. And your mind is a tool which allows you to perform certain actions in this physical world. But in that, the mind has its limitations. Your spirit has no limitations. But when you are taught to simply live dependent on your mind, you are taught to become so addicted to the physical world that you forego the true power that you truly have as a spirit being. It is like putting yourself in a prison, but also having your own ability to open up that prison door and walk out into this incredible vast universe. So, as now you have been given yet another opportunity to wake up to your infinite spirit nature, you find yourselves yet again seduced by the physical environment. Now we understand your nature. We understand the nature of physical reality. It is very real to you. And we want you to enjoy your physical reality. But when you become so addicted to it, you begin to suffer because it is limited. And there's a part of you, your soul, that knows that you are an unlimited being. So when you live in a limited way, you look at man's laws and man's rules as the only way to be, and you begin to feel shriveled up and hurt and small and lost and purposeless. And you continue to live in that physical reality, and you continue to allow yourself to be seduced by it, going deeper and deeper into depression or anger or frustration until something comes along and you realize you have been given another chance. But how come? Because all the physical circumstances should say that you should not have been given another chance, that this should have been it. So many of you have these experiences, these end-of-life experiences, and yet your life does not end. You said near-death experiences, and yet you come back. So many of you come back from those experiences invigorated, with a new message to tell the world that, hey, there is another world and it's amazing. It is not separate from the world that we are in. We are one with it. And when we begin to align ourselves with it, it is not a fearful or scary world. As a matter of fact, it's incredibly empowering. Now, this is one of those times for you. All the souls that have been imparting earth at this time have brought attention to you that there's more than the physical environment. And as you align yourself with Source, you begin to not only heal that separation that is so incredibly painful, but you begin to see that there's no separation in the first place. But when you do accept the separation, you become addicted to the physical world, suffering is all there is. And no healing can come from that. All you heal is the physical form, and it never seems to do it. That is why no matter how many medications humanity is on, it does not tend to truly solve the deeper problems, right? You have noticed this in your culture. So many of you pushing to live right at the cutting edge of reality. You have noticed this, that no matter what things of the physical world you throw into your physical bodies, there's something else that brings on the miraculous. And what is that? It is your connection to Source. So how do you prepare yourself for this awakening? Well, the first and foremost is to begin listening to your inner being, to your soul. Is to realize the physical reality is a projection of a deep desire for the soul to want to expand and to experience in this expansion the multitude of what Earth has to offer. And in that, you'll stop seeing your Earth as some place that you can pillage, that you can take from and destroy and dump into. You will see the Earth as an active participant in this incredible reality, and you will love it and play with it and learn from it and dance with it in a way that is fulfilling not only your physical experience but also your spiritual experience. Oh, and it feels so good when you've had those moments when you have felt one with Source and nature has felt like your friend, a powerful friend, a whimsical friend, but not your enemy that you must protect yourself against, not the enemy that you must push and destroy and kill. No, you have seen the truth of what your existence is about. That is what we invite you to see more of. And for those of you who have never seen it, oh, it is in there. You have experienced it. Sometimes you experience it in your dreams and then you wake up and you say, what was that? That was so strange. That was so weird. Oh, but it felt good. There was something about it, something surreal about it. You have in you everything you need to be prepared for this awakening, for this upliftment. And the more of you that begin to see it, the more of you that begin to awake to it, the more healing there will be. But first and foremost, you must begin to listen. You must begin to see the physical reality, following just the rules of men. You will fall short and you feel that pain. Because the rules of men, they begin to shift and change. Something changes, the law changes. You go to another place, the law changes, but universal laws do not change. And when you live aligned to universal laws, that is when you truly participate in a beautiful dance of existence as the powerful creator that you truly are.